Today we are going to go over how to remove your OEM bumper and install the Addictive Desert Design Stealth Fighter front bumper on your 2019 the current Ram 1500. First, remove the 5 bolts that hold the front portion of the inner fender liner to your front bumper. Once all these bolts are removed, you can remove that section of the inner fender liner. Disconnect the main bumper harness that was behind the driver's side inner fender liner piece that you have just removed. Remove the 3 bumper mounting nuts that are on the back side of the vehicle's frame horns. Once you have done this on both sides of the vehicle, remove the OEM bumper from the vehicle. Unplug the connector on the back side of the air dam motor. Remove the 2 mounting nuts per side that hold the air dam assembly to the vehicle's frame. Once all the nuts are removed, you can remove the air dam assembly. Drill out the outer lower hole on each frame horn to a 1/2 inch. With the OEM bumper sitting on a bench, unplug the fog lights and release the plastic clips that hold the front bumper harness to the fog light assembly. Remove the 5 bolts that hold the fog light assembly onto the OEM bumper. Then remove that assembly from the bumper. Remove the 4 nuts that hold on the plastic trim piece that houses the outer parking sensors. Then remove that trim piece from the OEM bumper. Do this on both sides of the bumper. Release the series of plastic clips on the top and bottom of the long plastic cover in the center of the OEM bumper. Then remove that plastic cover to expose the 2 parking sensors that are behind it. Remove all of your parking sensors by spreading the 2 tabs on the back side of the parking sensor mounting rings and pulling the sensors out the back side of that ring. Keep track of the position and orientation of your parking sensors on the stock bumper so that you can put them on your new bumper in the same position and orientation. Remove the parking sensor mounting rings from your bumper by squeezing in the 2 tabs on the back side of the mounting rings and pushing those rings out the front side of the bumper. Keep track of the position and orientation of these mounting rings on your stock bumper so you can also put them on your new bumper in the same position and orientation. Release the series of plastic clips holding the bumper harness in place. Then remove the whole bumper harness from the OEM bumper. Install the parking sensor mounting rings on your new bumper by pushing them into their pre-cut holes until they click into place. Make sure you install these in the same position and orientation as they came off your OEM bumper. Push the parking sensors into the back side of the mounting rings until they also click into place. Make sure to install these in the same position and orientation as they came off your OEM bumper. If you have a winch or lights to install in your bumper, now is the time to do so. This video will cover the installation of a 40-inch radius light, but will not cover any winch installations. You'll have to consult your winch manufacturer's guide for winch mounting and wiring information. Every Stealth Fighter for the 2019 to current Ram 1500 will be sent with a universal light mount kit. The tabs and hardware to mount the light to your bumper will be in this kit. Set the carriage bolts that come supplied with the universal light mount kit into the slots on the appropriate light mounting tabs for your light. If you have any questions on which tabs to use for your light, there is a guide on our universal light mount kit page on our website on addoffroad.com. Once you have the carriage bolts into the slots on these mounting tabs, then install the tabs onto the light bar. Set the light bar and mounting tab assembly onto the bumper so that the carriage bolts fall into the slots cut into the mounting plate. Straighten the light bar so that it is centered in its hole and face the way you'd like it to face. Then, install the supplied 3/8 inch lock nuts and washers onto the bottom side of the carriage bolts. You will need to consult the light manufacturer's install guide for wiring instructions. Set the OEM bumper wiring harness in place on your new bumper. Install the supplied U-nuts onto the top mounting holes of your new bumper. Set the bumper in place on the vehicle and loosely install the supplied 3/8 inch hex head bolts and fender washers from the back side of the vehicle's frame horns into the U-nuts that you installed in the last step. Loosely install the supplied black 1/2 inch button head bolts with black 1/2 inch washers and black 1/2 inch lock nuts on the bottom outer mounting holes. When you install these bolts, you will need to put 2 of the supplied black 1/2 inch washers between the bumper and the vehicle's frame horns. Loosely install the supplied M10 hex head bolts and M10 washers into the skid plate mounting holes. There should be threaded inserts already on the vehicle's frame to accept these bolts. Once all of the bumper mounting bolts are loosely installed, align your bumper so that it is straight in relation to the grille and headlight area, and then center it left to right. Once you have the bumper positioned how you'd like, go back and tighten the mounting bolts. For exact torque specs, visit our website at addoffroad.com and take a look at the written installation guide for this product. Stand back and enjoy your new Addictive Desert Design Stealth Fighter front bumper. Visit our website at addoffroad.com to browse our selection of products for not only the new Ram 1500, but also all other makes and models of truck.